Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Paul Williams, aka Wretched from the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fan forums. And I decided to share with you guys a small project that I am working on. Spent the last 2 weeks on it because I needed a break from making the Millionaire fan forum controller. So yeah, that's on hiatus for now. It'll start back up by next week. But anyway, yeah. So I noticed that a lot of people make a lot of videos of them hosting game shows. I kind of do the same thing with my friends here in the New York City tri-state area. Um, and what I tend to notice is that people go with the old raise your hand method. And the reason why I kind of hate that method is because it really goes to show that, um, some people can go ahead and proclaim that, oh, well, that's favoritism and stuff like that. Whatever. It happens. People will go ahead and complain about anything if you give them a chance to. So, what I will say is that this right here is going to just be an RNG maker of that entire process. Now, what I will show you is the three methods of which you can go ahead and add people in. It may look a bit daunting, but it's actually quite simple. So first and foremost, the simplest way to go ahead and put a person into the contestant pool is if you just type in their name. So I'll just type in my name here, and if I do, you see that the contestant pool will count up by one. Now, what it won't let you do is that it will not let you put in the same exact name twice. So if I go ahead and try to type this, however, duplicate entry found, not added to the list. Fine. So a bad shortcut is that you just use lowercase letters and it would go ahead and let you add that in. You can just hit delete contestant and on the second screen and it'll just pop back up with a little prompt. So I'm going to hit the reset button. There we go. Now, the second option is if you are happen to use like those raffle tickets that you could go buy from Staples or any other kind of party supply store. So here you will enter in the lowest number of the ticket that you gave out. So I'm going to enter in 904716, and then I'm going to enter in for the higher number 904999, and then I'm going to hit add contestant full, and it will pop back up. 284 people was added onto the list. Now, I do have to warn you though, try not to add 1,000 or more people onto this thing. It will take some time to process. So, for example, if I was to go ahead and say, make that a 5, and I will reset this pool real quick, and I hit add contestants to the pool, it will take you roughly about 60 to 90 seconds, well, 30 to 90 seconds, depending on how many people you actually put in, to go on ahead and add that into the list. And what's happening is the fact that every single time you add a person onto the list, it's checking to make sure that that person's not on the list as well. All right, and then we're going to hit that reset pool again. Now, you may notice that there's two options saying preface it with a ticket number or preface it with a contestant number. The contestant number is like kind of a nod to Monty Hall's version of the all new Let's Make a Deal, where he started off with the lowest number being 1 and the highest number being 36. That being that there are a total of 36 people to go ahead and choose from. And then when we hit the randomizer, when door 4 was called upon, then it would just go ahead and pick, 1 through 36, right? So again, we're gonna hit the reset pool and then whatever. Now the third option for you to go ahead and add people in is if you go ahead and you make a plain text file with the names of every single person you want to add in. So this could be stuff that you pulled up from a contest or whatever. So I'm gonna hit the browse button and I'm going to go into my documents directory and I'm going to choose my complete friends list, aka this is all the people that have added me as a friend on Facebook, all 1,484 people. Much again, as same as this, it's going to take a while depending on how many people you add in. But I'm just going to hit this button. I'm going to give it about some 30 seconds. And when it is done, which it should be in about a moment, there we go. It'll pop up with this little process right here saying batch process complete. 1,484 lines read, 1,466 players added into the pool. If these numbers are not the same, check your file for duplicates or invalid entries and press OK. So now you have 1,466 people over here, and this is what that field looks like. Now that probably means that some of my friends went on ahead and they did not, they created two accounts with the same exact name. So the program's just going to go ahead and say, that's the same name, don't add it in. All right. Now, you may be also noticing what these little three boxes right here are for. This is sadly on the presenter, which I'll show you where the actual randomization is going to take place. You just simply go ahead and browse for a logo. So in my case, I'm going to browse for the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire logo. And I'm going to go on ahead and search for the drum roll music, which which I will go into documents and then, no, I'm sorry, in the music directory, game shows. I made a directory for a contestant picker. And the drum roll would just be the timpani roll, which is this. Very Sailor of the Century-ish. The selection roll will be the cue that plays when the actual stop randomizer is stopped. So in this case, we're going to play this familiar theme. And you get the gist of that. And for the background music, because I absolutely love the guitar riffs of this song, this should be familiar to all of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fans. I love these riffs. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, that's our selection process. So let's go ahead and rebuild our queue. We're going to pick 36 people. 36 people added to the pool. And then we're going to go into the contestant selection. Now, keep in mind, though, that you don't really have to put the logo and you don't really have to fill in these texts because this text would be automatically up there. If you want to clear it out, you can go ahead and clear it out, too. That's absolutely fine as well. Be sure to get your ticket if you would like to play. I will fix this on the next compile process that I do. All right, so now we come over to the contestant pool. This is where you can go ahead and make your fine-tune selections. You can delete people. You can edit people just by clicking on it twice, and then you can go ahead and just make the selection. So we'll just say 201. That's our new name, stuff like that. It will still check for duplicates as you edit these. So be careful because if I go ahead and try to put in a duplicate number 1, it will still do that. If that happens, press OK and just hit the escape button so you can go ahead and clear that off. All right. Now, as you can see, this is where you're going to have your list of selected contestants. This is where the last selected contestant will pop back up. But all of that would be kind of boring if you're doing all of that. What about the front side audience? As I take this, I slide it down. I press the show presenter. Hey, look at that. Now, one of the things that I will say to you is that you probably don't want this border right here. So when you are set up and you are ready to go on ahead, right click, hide the border frame, and now this is stuck. This is stuck wherever it is at. All right, so we're going to use that. And now we're going to start the randomizer. Ready? As you can hear the drum roll playing inside the background. That's playing throughout, and now it's going to pick a random one from each one of these. And I'm going to hit the stop button. And now notice a couple of things happen. Because I have this button that says clear the selected from the pool, that means contestant 13 is now moved over here to the selected contestants list, and it's now dropped from here. And of course, as you just heard, when the music for the selection queue stops playing, the background music will start up again. All right, and I'm just going to use the control panel just to kill all sounds. Now, when you're done with this, you can simply press the X button here, and this will hide away. And then you can simply hit this to reset this. This will just make this button, reset back to waiting to choose. But it won't reset the pool. So whichever one you chose, that's the one that's chosen. If you don't want people to get cleared off from the pool, then what you have to do is you have to deselect this little box right here, and then go back in and add in contestant number 13. Okay? And see, there they are at the bottom. All right? Now you can go ahead and keep doing this over and over and over again, and then when you're ready to go ahead and start it back up, there we go. And the same exact process as before. We'll go ahead and hit the start randomizer button. Then we'll hit the stop randomizer button. Hey, look at that. Number 13 is twice. Lucky twice. Yeah. Trust me, guys, it still is random. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill all these sounds real quick. And I'm going to add contestant 13 back in. Well, 13 didn't get deselected, so I'm just going to let it randomize again. Let's see if I can not get a 13. There we go. See? Still all randomized. All right. So that's a little fun little add-on that I decided to do. And you guys are free to use this for any reason whatsoever. There are certain limitations in place. Obviously, please do not sell this program. I'm not selling it. You shouldn't sell it. Don't, this whole entire thing will be available for open source. If you want to go ahead and fine tune and stuff like that, feel free to do so. Just give me credit for making it happen in the first place. But again, just remember that all of this is optional. The only thing that is stuck in constant is, in fact, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire lozenges, as you can see right here. This right here is stuck no matter what you do. I think I can clear this out. And if I go ahead and hit show presenter, yeah. So this can in fact be all that you see. And if I go ahead and I clear this out too, yay, it's just a random select, it's just a randomizer with just that. Okay, okay. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and put them into the YouTube comment section below, or you can go feel free to go ahead and put them into the fan games. Well, not fan games, but in the creativity section, because I'm not putting this in fan games. Everybody can go ahead and use this. But as always, my standard rule is I do not give you guys any kind of sounds. You will have to go on ahead and find the sounds on your own, and I will ignore any kind of request for any kind of sound files. I hope you guys find this pretty interesting. There will be an attached help file. So again, the program is not really that difficult to make. If you guys find any bugs, please let me know, because the last thing I want to do is have somebody's computer blow up because they decided to hit the play button. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys when I have another update for the Super Mix controller, and then hopefully later on, some of the things that I learned with this will go ahead and make the hot seat controller also as fun as well. So with that being said, guys, take care and see you later.